I am Teresa Gordon-Peirce. This is Messages from a Psychic, and in the studio with me tonight, this is perfect because just before we came on the air, we were having a chat about some local haunted areas here in Las Vegas. And I want to introduce to you the guys from Vegas Valley Paranormal, Scott and Barry. Hi, guys.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Good. Welcome to the first show. Glad to have you here. And tell me a little bit about what the Vegas Valley Paranormal does, first of all. What exactly do you guys do?
Well, Vegas Valley Paranormal is a research investigation team that looks for answers of the unknown. There's strange things happening in your home. You've seen strange sightings in the sky. We basically deal with everything from ghosts to UFOs, cryptozoology.
Okay.
We try and cover all aspects of it.
Yeah. So if somebody has what they would call a ghost or a haunting in their house, what would be the first thing you would do? Would you give them a call and say, you know, hey, I'm not sure if that's a ghost, or do you want to come out and check it out, or do you automatically assume that it is a ghost in their house when they call you?
No, absolutely not. The first thing we do is we start off with what we call paranormal assistance and understanding, and it's basically when we get a call to go into somebody's home, we go in and do a prelim investigation. We just go around, basically take some audio, looking for electronic voice phenomena, EVPs, take some photos, and then we go back and analyze that. And if we have a reason to believe that there is something going on inside the home, then we'll go back and we'll break out all the big cameras, and we'll really hit the place pretty hard and try and get some answers. You know, who's there, why they're there, and what they might want or what they might need.
All right. What is the cost for this?
It's free.
Oh, you do it for free. Wow, you're one of the local companies in town that does something for free just for the why would you do that?
Well, you know, we need to get out there and give people answers, and not everybody has the money to pay for those simple answers that keep you up at night, and
Right.
So my team comes together and we just try to get out there and give them answers back to the public. You know, all of us come from a background where we needed answers at one point in our life and
Sure.
had nowhere to turn. So we're just giving that open outlet for people to come and come to us and,
Right.
and get some answers.
Get some answers and know that they're not crazy. Know that they're not things aren't really at night when they hear something go bump in the night, or they hear a voice, or they think they see something. Oftentimes people will feel somebody sitting down beside them on their bed, and then they'll say to their husband or their wife, you know what, I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt this, and they're, oh, you're crazy, go back to sleep, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to validate that so that makes them feel better, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, the first thing we always hear, would you say 100% of the cases, Scott, is we hear, you're going to think I'm crazy.
Yeah, it's probably the first thing that comes out of people's mouth.
Yeah, definitely. And when I do readings for folks too, they'll sit down at the table and or at my desk or wherever in the park, wherever we're doing the reading, and they'll almost want to whisper it. Now, please don't think I'm crazy, but this is happening, or I think this is happening to me. And I'm like, no, you're talking to the right person here. I am definitely not going to think you're crazy. But I think the good thing about having the paranormal phenomenon, it's basically becoming very, very how can we say, kind of chic right now. There's a local bunch of local guys on TV right now. There's different shows going on, and do you think that that's kind of helping people or prodding them along to want to get this checked out now?
Well, it definitely opens up the channels. I'd say it opens up the channels a little more for people to say, if they're putting it on television and this is happening to me, more than likely I'm not crazy, you know,
Right.
And it adds a little more validity to it. And that's where we come in to give them that validity, I guess.
I like to let you know that we are talking to Scott and Barry. They are from the Las Vegas Valley Paranormal. And we have a gentleman on the line right now by the name of John. John, are you there?
Yeah, I've had several experiences in this Las Vegas Valley, and I'm still trying to get out of here.
Okay.
But I can't find a damn job, you know?
Right.
That's part of the problem with this valley, but it's the whole country. We're under some sort of a strange evil spell, I think.
You think so? Well, I'll tell you what,
It's
John.
the whole world, actually. I guess it's the way of the world. It's the condition of the world.
Yeah. Well, what's happening right now, John, and I personally, I don't look at it as an evil spell. I guess it's kind of all in the way that you look at things. Right now, John, what's happening?
My experiences, probably.
Yeah, what's happening now is everybody is becoming a little bit more aware. I have a company we call Higher Vibrations Expos, and we do psychic expos. And the reason I call it higher vibrations is because everybody's vibrational level is rising just a little bit. You've heard of
that.
Yeah, have you heard of what's going to be happening in 2012, December 21st? December 21st, 2012. That's supposed to be a big change in the world. Have you heard that?
Yeah, we will probably open up into another dimension or something. Or there's already dimensions that are open.
Yeah, well, what's happening is just people are becoming more open, more spiritually aware, more open to understanding. And the world is just, I would say the world, but even just looking here in our own little Las Vegas area, people are just becoming more open, and thus the vibrational level of folks is rising a little bit. So you're going to feel like maybe there's an evil spell going on, but really I'm telling you, John, actually things are looking up. There's not going to be a bad end of the world thing going on here. What's happening is the world is just opening up, and we're getting more spiritually aware. And I think, Barry, what you would say about there's some places here in the Las Vegas Valley that do have quite a bit of paranormal activity, and we were just talking before we came on the air about Carluccio's, Liberace's old haunt, for lack of a better word. Tell us a little bit about and I'm sure there's lots of locals out there that go into Carluccio's for the old Vegas sort of feel, and the food is excellent too. But tell us a little bit about what has gone on there in Carluccio's. I know you were saying that you had an experience with a gentleman with a pink shirt.
Yeah, we've investigated Carluccio's Tivoli Gardens 5 different times, and every time we went in there, we've always captured something. I guess it was the 3rd time we were in there. I was taking what we call saturation photos, and the 2nd photo I took, the place was closed. Everybody in the whole place was wearing black, except for our camera guy, and he was wearing a white shirt.
Right.
And in the photo, there was a fellow. All the chairs were up, but there was a fellow that was wearing a pink shirt, white pants, sitting up against the brick wall. The closer you look at him, you can see through him. You see the mortar bricking behind him.
Wow. Did you get a picture? Did you say you get a picture of him?
Yeah, we got a still photo of it.
You've got a still photo. Where could we see that photo if we wanted to? You guys have a website?
Yeah, actually, we do have a website. The one that the photos are going to be on, the new photos, it's under vvpi.org.
Okay.
That's going to be up next week, but if you can go to the VegasValleyParanormal.com website right now and check out a few things that we got up. And it gives us links to all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. And we also have a link on our website, the Higher Vibrations Expo's website, and you can get to us through the KLAV website. So roundabout way, but you will get some information definitely that you're looking for. Let's go to that first EVP. We have an EVP now. Turn your radios up a little bit. Listen closely. We'll play it a couple times. Tell us what they're going to hear here. What should they be listening for, Scott?
Basically, this is we were doing an investigation at the Pioneer Saloon, and the investigators were commenting on it was really windy outside, and so we caught an EVP right after one of the investigators commented on how windy it is, and let the listeners listen and figure out what they think it says.
Okay.